Cancer, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so happy to be able to get into your guys' read for the month of April. This monthly April 2022 read is already giving off an energy of just something is not right, something is off with you, something. That's the best way to explain it before we get into the read. It's not normal for you. It's just something's off. So with that being said, physically, if there's something physically that you feel is off, remember our body speaks to us. So don't ignore any signs. That could be for some people. So we're going to go ahead, just get started, get the oracle card. That's going to provide the overall energy here for the entire reading today. I do hope you are all doing well, taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. So this is a general read here for many, many people. So don't try to force fit messages here that do not fit your situation. It really just means at the end of the day that those particular messages were meant for someone else. And of course, we do want to make sure that everyone is receiving the messages that they're intended to, right? Dates as well can be pretty flexible. Just keep in mind the timeline is definitely April 2022. You might notice the energies hitting you, for example, the first week in May. So let's see what we have for an overall energy here for our Cancer collective. This is going to be for April 2022. Thank you for these messages. All right, so the first one that came up says truth. There may be some truths that are coming to light during this time. Oddly enough, though, that's not the predominant one. We had a second one that came out with it. It says new beginnings. That is beautiful. A new beginning for Cancer. So you may have gone through a time frame where some truths have been revealed to you. You may just be seeing the truth in a situation maybe that you haven't allowed yourself to see in the past, where there's been a belief system kind of limiting you, and you're leaving that belief system behind, and you're kind of living your truth, right? That truth that you've always wanted to embrace, and you're allowing yourself to come to a decision where you're starting now, a new beginning for you, a new beginning where you can live your truth. So that's what I see here with the overall energies today. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Let's see what messages are in store. For our Cancer collective throughout the time frame of April 2022. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so we have two major arcana here. The energies are pretty excuse me, they're pretty steady with the intensities of the energies. With the two major arcana here, what I'm seeing is it's kind of more of a, there's an ebb and flow to the energies, and when the energies take that ebb and flow, you're feeling it a little bit more intensely than usual. First up, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very symbolic of security, progress. So chances are that you have the energy here to move into a place where you're working on, could be your personal money matters. It could be an ongoing project that you've been working on, even business affairs. So you're making progress during this time. I don't feel this is creativity. I don't feel it's a masculine energy. I don't feel as though you're not deeply inspired here. So it's more of a, like that analytical, masculine energy here that's predominant. So keep in mind, within we do each have a little bit of masculine, a little bit of feminine energy, and we can lean towards different energies during different times. So this is telling me that your masculine energy is taking on the form of allowing you to have progress. It's giving you the energy to move forward. It's giving you I think it's a lot of just the discipline to progress in something here. But whatever it is, it's heading in the right direction. It can definitely provide you with some financial security, to make financial security. But of course, this has to be said. It's so important that whatever we're putting into something is what we're going to get out of it. So keep that in mind. This one is the Nine of Wands. So a matter of resourcefulness during this time. That can tell me that there have been some pressures. There have been some demand on resources around you. This can be demand on your time. This can be demand on your mental stability. This could be definitely stressful, in the sense that it's just the things that need to come about and happen. It's not this is not the creative energy. This is not the inspiring energy. This is just those things that kind of need to progress forward, I guess is the best way to put it. It's an indication, though, that you do have support. And I do feel very strongly, this may not be for everyone, this could be a specific message. I think that you're coming to an acceptance during this point in time, that there's definitely some form of a need for you to work harder. And this could be for a period in your life, but this is going to be a busy, busy time for you. I do feel you're going to be able to stay focused. I do feel that you're going to be able to make progress. And I do feel that there's always this potential to feel either resentful or regretful in some way, but just be cautious that you don't make that your predominant energy. So a very different read for you, because your reads are usually very intuitive, very that creative energy. And I feel this is so, so different for you, but it is part of growth. It is part of, at this point, you're following the steps, you're going through the steps. And I feel right now that it's important to say that you need to focus on parts of the journey and take it one step at a time. You really are just going to be busy and coming to terms with that during this time. The Chariot, Major Arcana. Right? So this is your journey. This is a part of your journey. This is the determination factor that it takes. It's the self-control, the discipline that it takes. So you might be in the beginning of this new journey where you're taking on some type of endeavor where you're bringing in some type of security, right? So I don't see a whole lot of your personality coming out here. So it does feel off. It feels it's just out of your character. And I think you're accepting the fact that this is just a time in your life. This is a period in your life. This is, a progression towards maybe something bigger and better for you. I find it really interesting considering the overall energies came out as truth and new beginning. So I think that this is the progression towards this truth and new beginning. Maybe you're, I have a dog in the background, so if you hear odd noises, that's what it is. So if you feel as though you're stuck in something, you're not inspired by it, and that's going to be so important for you, that you really want to have the opportunity to live your truth. You really want to have that new beginning. This is something that you can work towards, and I feel that this is a time where maybe the reason that you are so busy, because there's a lot of busyness going on here, is because you're multitasking on two different aspects. You're working towards the security that you need today, but you're also not forgetting what inspires you, what your truth is, and you're working towards that new beginning, right? Where you're going to, down the road, see yourself move directions. So you're going to kind of move into the new direction, the new beginning, and allow yourself to live your truth. But you're on the journey. You're just not quite there yet, and you are accepting this rather well. Doesn't mean you're happy about it, but you are accepting of it. 6 of Cups. This is a benefit of experience. So happy this one came up. So whatever you're doing right now, it's important to the overall part of your journey. It's about the experience that you're gathering during this time. So whatever skills you're acquiring during this time, and you may not see it, you might not see the big picture right now, but this is going to teach you something that you're going to need to know down the line when you get closer to this living your truth, having this new beginning. You might be in a new phase in your life coming up after this kind of happens here. Yeah, I feel as though there's somebody that's going to come. It could be during the month of April, it could be during the month of May. Just keep that in mind. The time frame is kind of flexible, and your energies really are going to support this, whether or not you embrace it or not. So I feel as though there's somebody coming towards you. There's an individual that's going to come towards you. It's somebody from your past. It is somebody from your past, and it's almost as if they are the ones that are going to inspire you. They are the ones that are going to inspire this future adventure of some kind. So they're the ones that are telling you that you have everything already inside of you in that sense, on a spiritual level, to live your truth. And this is just the I don't want to say the busy work, but this is just the the process, right? So we're going to take one step at a time. We're going to work through the steps, and once you've completed the steps, you're gathering all of this knowledge, this wisdom, these skills. It's going to take you to where you are ready for this new beginning. And I do feel that this individual is maybe pointing that out to you during this time. But they're the ones that are really going to help you to kind of spark that inspiration. And there is a number combination, 6-6. So you have 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. So the 66 might be some type of synchronicity for you that you're seeing. It could possibly be, there's a spiritual meaning of some kind behind that number 66. So this Pentacles, however, is a gift. Right, so whatever you're working on with this just practical energy to bring security, this is bringing you financial rewards in some way, financial investments in some way. But the really great thing I feel strongly here is this could also be a mentor for you. So this mentor coming towards you can be the one that's inspiring you. This is a double indication of that. This can definitely be, see, this is very off as far as readings for you. I don't feel the intuitive energy that I normally do. So you're in a phase where you're off. And someone's likely going to, direct you towards the path that you've always meant to be on. So there could be, maybe there's a family business. There could be some type of payout coming towards you as well, because this Pentacles here, this is definitely a gift. A big gift would be a mentor for sure, because their ability to help you progress forward is such a gift in so many ways. However, this could definitely be something along the lines of like a bonus or something like that, like financially. Finally, this is kind of a moving back towards more of the self for you guys, Cancer. There could be more of an appreciation factor here. This is an appreciation of just being you with your special gifts. And so this might be where, this is definitely at the point where you're getting inspired, but you're getting inspired through generosity. So if something happens here where you're able to be generous, you're definitely doing it without any expectation of anything in return. And that's just beautiful energy, and that's where I feel you're in your element. So the rest of it is definitely outside of your comfort zone. Strength card, Major Arcana. So you guys have been lacking the confidence in going about taking on this needed endeavor towards security. This is going to provide you with the courage to do so, but this is also going to provide you with the confidence to do so. This could feel risky for you. This could feel like you're very impatient to get this stage over with. But this is going to help you to get back to that patience, that level of patience. Yeah. But this strength, along with the other major arcana of the Chariot, those are two positive major arcanas that are coming out here with success, right? So sometimes we do things in life that are just temporary. Sometimes we know we just have to kind of muddle through. And this point, I feel as though that it's the beginning of a new journey for you, right around the corner, and then you can make and co-create this journey for yourself. You can live your truth, and I think that you're going to really start to have the confidence in yourself. You're going to start to see the reality of that in your future, because you have to manifest that. And I see you being able to co-create this after you've had these skills, whatever the skills meaning is here, kind of developed. Eight of Cups. And I will say that learning is so important. I think we should always be learning. If we're not learning, we're not living. So Eight of Cups generally is a change of heart. It's usually an important decision around a relationship. It's action for sure. It's likely to be in a relationship, a romantic relationship in your life. So there might be kind of a stalling. So the action is actually there's an opportunity to kind of step away. That's the action. For some reason, though, I feel that it's the beginning of a new journey. It's you living your truth. It's you sacrificing now, knowing that you and even the other person can live much happier futures. And I think that this is again where you go back to your intuitive side and you feel this deeply. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot of, your genuine generosity comes through here in this reading for sure, but there's just something off, and you feel that there's something off. You maybe even can't quite put your finger on it, and maybe it's going to come to light over the next few months as the year progresses. But at this point in time, you're accepting this stage, you're accepting this phase, you're welcoming in the opportunity of assistance from others. You are you have to know that you are going to be inspired. You are going to be in your creative energies once again. And this is just temporary. I feel that really strongly for you. All right, so that's the end of your guys' read for the month of April. Let's go ahead and get an inspirational message to end the reading here today. We could get one additional message. For our Cancer collective. This is me dropping a bunch of cards. Thank you so much for these messages today. Thank you so much for this guidance, this wisdom, this knowledge that you're sending forward. Here's one final message. You feel needs to come forward for our Cancer collective here today. Okay, this one fell out on the floor. First one up says, stress can actually help you focus better and be positive. Having small amounts of stress can stimulate you to think. Being able to manage your stress is key. Busy times, out of your comfort zone, definitely can bring about some stress, and I think this message it's likely meant, for a specific individual, and I hope whoever it's meant for, you do receive your message, but at the end of the day, it's important to know that this is going to be about you managing your stress during this time. So the stress, I do feel the stress though. The stress can build up in the body. So if your body is feeling the stress in some way, do something for yourself. So maybe take a long hot bath and some Epsom salts, right? Even I know time constraints can definitely be there, but something like this can be so key for you to continue to move through this process. So don't forget that your own well-being in that sense as well. Remember, mind, body, and soul. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me and making it until the end of this video today. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported this channel over the last few years. I am incredibly grateful, and anyone who's new, welcome. Yeah, so I'm going to stress it again. Just make sure you're filling your own cup. It's really going to be hard to go out and deal with whatever is happening around us, and there's definitely lots happening around us for sure. We can't deny that. So making sure that first and foremost you're filling your own cup as much as you can to maintain some type of order here is so important to mention again. So I hope you guys are staying safe, take care of your loved ones, and I hope to see you guys all again very, very soon. Bye.